What's going on, guys? Cool Trainer Camilo here. Today I thought I would show you guys my entire shiny collection in Pokemon Go. So now that it's the end of 2020, I kind of wanted to look back at some memories of shiny Pokemon and share them with you guys. I started playing Pokemon Go when the game first came out. However, I played it when it came out. I kind of stopped around when Gen 2 came out, and then took a break until like the middle of 2018. So I wasn't really around playing when shinies were introduced into the game. If we go into my storage, I've sorted oldest to newest, and let's look at my shinies. I have 425 shinies of Pokemon Go. I've definitely transferred a few of those out to Let's Go, and so I would have like a few more, but they were really all just like duplicates of Community Day Pokemon, because in 2020, there were just so many community days that last 6 hours, so you end up getting like 25 shinies. So for all those duplicates, I just usually end up transferring them. I want to start with the first shiny Pokemon I ever got in Pokemon Go, which was a shiny Cyndaquil on Cyndaquil Community Day. This was the first community day I really actively played, and I was super stoked to get this. Cyndaquil is my favorite starter, so it was really cool to get this. I only got one on that day. I think I only played for like 2 hours, and where I was playing, the spawns weren't really the best. So walked away with one as my first shiny Pokemon. And then I think a few days later, I got a shiny Pineco. This was my first full odds shiny. This was on November 13th, 2018. I think this was the release of shiny Pineco, but it was like a bug event, or like a bug tied in with fall event, so that was really cool. And then we had the December 2018 recap day, and I got 3 shinies on that day. I got another shiny Cyndaquil, I got a shiny Charmander, and I got a shiny Pikachu. Okay, and that's pretty much it for my 2018 shinies. I kind of got into it a little late. 2019 is when we start to see it rack up. Starting the year off, we had Totodile Community Day. This was a good one. I was able to complete the family, so I got 3 shiny Totodile, and I evolved 1 to shiny Feraligatr. I didn't really know about the exclusive moves yet, so I evolved this one a little late, and I didn't get a Hydro Cannon on it, but that's okay. And then we had Swinub Community Day. I did pretty bad on this one. Again, I only played like 2 hours, but I only got 1 shiny Swinub, and actually this was my first live stream of a Pokemon Go that I ever did on my channel, so I did walk away with 1 shiny Swinub, so that was cool. And then I got another full odds shiny. I got a shiny Machop. I believe this was the release of shiny Machop. We actually have Machop Community Day coming up next month, so that'll be really cool to complete that family. And then we had Trico Community Day. I actually did pretty well on this one. 6 shinies. Did get the Sceptile with the Frenzy Plant move. And then the next shiny I got was on the Lotad Limited Research Day. I got 1 shiny Lotad and 4 shiny Castform, because Castform had basically the odds of like a Community Day Pokemon that day. And I believe this was actually a birthday shiny because it was on my birthday. And then we had Bagon Community Day. I think it was 8 shinies on that day, and I got my first shiny Alolan Raichu. This was my first Alolan Raichu raid ever, and I got a shiny, so that was awesome. I got this on live stream, which was really cool. And then I got my first ever shiny hatch. This was a shiny Badoo during the Easter event, and I believe it was you could hatch these Pokemon from 2-kilometer eggs spitting out of stops. You didn't have to open gifts, so that was a really cool one. I do love the purple bib on the shiny Badoo. And then we had the worldwide event or release for shiny Shuckle, tying in with the Sentosa Safari Zone in Singapore. I was able to get it, and I believe it was an Easter shiny. It's really low CP, but I love shiny Shuckle anyway. And then here we have a crazy one. Shiny Shinx hatched out of a 10-kilometer egg. This is actually my first shiny Shinx, and it was crazy that I didn't raid for it. I got it out of an egg, so that was really cool. Completely did not expect that. And then we had, the next shiny I got 2 shiny Dugtrio, or 2 shiny Diglets. that one of them I evolved to Dugtrio. This was during the Earth Day event. This was the release of Shiny Diglett, and I was able to complete that family super fast. And then I got a Shiny Meltan. This was actually my second Shiny Meltan. The first one I transferred into Let's Go after evolving it to Melmetal. But they did another event for Shiny Meltan in May, I believe, yeah. And I got a second one. So I'm keeping this one in Go. And then we had the Detective Pikachu event. I walked away with four shiny Psyduck, because Psyduck was spawning a lot during that event. I remember getting these, and I really wanted to get a shiny Apom, because that was the new shiny for the event. And I just couldn't get the Apom. I kept getting a Psyduck. I did nickname one Chrissy, in case I ever do meet up with one of my mods, Christina Jarrell. This one's for her. We are lucky friends, so if we ever end up meeting, I have a shiny Psyduck to lucky trade you. So yeah, that was super cool. I actually did get another shiny Alolan Raichu during that event. This was like my third raid for Alolan Raichu, and I got a shiny. So I was 2 for 3 on Alolan Raichu. And then we had Torchic Community Day. I did like okay on this one. I only got 3, but I was able to complete the family, so that was really cool. And we did get the shiny Blaziken with the Blast Burn move. And I think I just filled up my memory card, but or was that? Oh yeah, this shiny Poochyena, got it from a nest at work. Super cool. It was my first shiny nest Pokemon, and glad to have it in the collection. And then I got a random shiny Natu. I believe this one had been out for a while already, but another shiny on like a lunch break kind of thing. So we got shiny Natu, and then we had Slackoth Community Day. This one, I mean, Slackoth is like a good shiny. Slacking is kind of useless. Slacking is like one of my highest CP Pokemon, and you can't really do anything with it. Actually, that's not true. I usually put it in gyms a lot because it is really tanky. But I actually just powered up a Vigoroth, because apparently Vigoroth is really good for the Holiday Cup that's going on right now. So I powered up exactly to 1500 CP, and it's actually pretty good for right now. And then I got a shiny Lileep. I think this was during Adventure Week, and it's a really good shiny. Did not have that one before, so super sweet. And then I got my first shiny Legendary. This was during one of the raid hours, and it was June 19th. Super sick. I think I only did like a few. This was probably like the 3rd or 4th raid that I got the shiny Kyogre, but super sweet. It actually is one of my better IV shiny Kyogre, so I did power it up. It's good for raids. Very strong water type attacker, and I cannot wait until we get primals in Pokemon Go so I can primal revert it. And then another random shiny, I got a shiny Bulbasaur on my way. I think this is on my way home from work. It's actually really low CP, but it was actually a 3-star, which was kind of crazy. And then we had one of my favorite events in Pokemon Go. It was the 3rd anniversary of Pokemon Go, and this was the release of basically all of the shiny Alolan Pokemon. I was actually in New York for this event, and I do have a few of these shiny reactions still on the channel. So we got the shiny Alolan Geodude. I got a shiny Alolan Diglett, which is really sick. I hatched a shiny Alolan Meowth, and I think these were like, it was like every day I was getting a shiny, or these were the same day. So I got one June 30th, I got one July 3rd, and then this was also July 3rd. Also July 3rd, yeah, so that was like 3 shinies in one day. No, also July 3rd, yeah, I got another shiny Diglett, Alolan Diglett that I evolved into shiny Alolan Dugtrio. So that was crazy. And then a few days later, I got a shiny Alolan Sandshrew out of a 7-kilometer egg. Super sweet. I actually evolved it to Alolan Sandslash because it was really good IVs. And it came from, actually Ireland. And then we have this is the shiny Eevee from the Jumpstart research. So this is a guaranteed shiny Eevee if you complete the Jumpstart research. That was they started offering last year. I'm not sure if you can still get this research. They kind of offer it at certain times. They have an event and they're like, okay, the Jumpstart research is available. So that was cool. I haven't evolved it yet. I haven't really decided what I want to evolve it into. And then we had the Entei Raid Day. I actually missed the Raikou Raid Day, but I was able to do a few raids for the Entei Raid Day, and I actually got a shiny Entei, which is pretty sweet. And then we had Mudkip Community Day. Did pretty good on that one. I got 9 shinies, and I evolved a few, basically for PvP. I think it's like okay in raids, but Swampert isn't a beast in PvP. I've been using this one for Great League, but I think once Mega Swampert comes out, I'll probably max this one out. And I have a few other Swampert that I could use. Like I'll probably power this one up a little bit more for my Great League Swampert. And then I actually, a few days later, I hatched a shiny Pichu, which was my first one, super sick. And then I got my first hatted or costumed Pikachu, which was the they didn't explicitly say it was a One Piece event, but it's basically the One Piece hat from the One Piece anime. So that was really cool. I nicknamed it Pikachu. And then super random, I hatched a shiny Larvitar out of a 10-kilometer egg, full odds. I actually evolved it into Tyranitar on the recap community day, so I would get the Smackdown move on it. So I got Smackdown Stone Edge on this shiny Tyranitar, and it's actually really good stats. I got my first shiny Coughing. This was, I believe this was during the Team Rocket event when they released shiny Ekans and Coughing. So that was really cool. I was super excited to get that one. And then shiny Grimer. I believe this is my first shiny out of like a random research task. I believe Grimer was in, it was like Win 5 gym battles, and I claimed the reward, and it was a shiny Grimer. So that was really cool. And then we had Ralt's Community Day. This is probably one of my best communities ever. I haven't transferred any of these yet to Pokemon Home. I might, because I think I got like 18 on that day. Just so many shiny Ralts. But I did evolve to Gardevoir and Gallade. Funny thing about this community day is I did not have a Sinnoh Stone when this community day came around. So I had to wait until December to evolve it to get the Synchronoise move on Gallade because I didn't have a Sinnoh Stone. And then, actually, this one's crazy too. It was like 20 minutes after Ralt's community day ended, random shiny Makuhita, first one. So that was really unexpected and really sick. And then during, I believe this was the gift event when they released shiny Bonsley. I was trying to hatch the shiny Bonsley, and I got another shiny Alolan Meowth out of a 7-kilometer egg. And it was actually really good stats, so I evolved it to Alolan Persian, and I completed that family. And then I got my first, this was my first shiny out of a research breakthrough. This was a shiny Groudon, and funny enough, I think this was my first Groudon ever. Like, I didn't have Groudon in the dex, so my first click onto Groudon was a shiny. I remember getting the shiny dex entry for that. So that was really cool. I have maxed it out, or not maxed it out, but I powered it up a bunch, even though it's not the best stats, but like, Groudon's a really good raid counter, and I didn't have a lot of Groudon at the time, so I just decided to power it up. And then we had Suicune Raid Day. I actually ended up getting 2. I marked one for trade in case somebody wants one. But Suicune is an awesome shiny, and I was super lucky to get 2 on that day. And then I got my first shiny Houndare. This was during the Ultra Bonus for 2019, and the first week of that Ultra Bonus I remember was a Johto week. And Houndare was spawning a lot, and I got my shiny Houndare. And then another shiny Shanks, again, from a 10-kilometer egg hatch. Still haven't got one from a raid, but I keep hatching them out of 10-kilometer eggs. I did end up evolving this one to Luxio because I already had a shiny Shanks, and I'm still waiting on getting a third shiny Shanks before I evolve one of them to Luxray. And then I got a shiny Snubbull. I think this was during the same week as the Houndare because it was the Johto week. Yeah, it was like 4 days later. So shiny Snubbull, that was my first one. I think this one was like pretty awful stats. Yeah. Is that like, it's like a 3-1-1. And then after that Bonsley event ended, or after that, I think it was like the gift event, I actually hatched the shiny Bonsley. But this was during I think this was during when the regionals were in eggs. The Kanto regionals released a shiny in eggs, and I was trying really hard to hatch like a shiny Kangaskhan or a shiny Farfetch'd, and got shiny Bonsley, which is really cool. And then it was Turtwig Community Day. Did pretty good on that one. Got a heap of shiny Turtwig, and oops, I got a shiny Charmander on Turtwig Day. So that was really sick because I think this was only my second shiny Charmander. So that was really cool. And then we have another global Safari Zone event tie-in that they did. This was when they did the Safari Zone in, I believe it was Montreal. That was the release of shiny Yanma. And I did get a shiny Yanma. And then I got shiny Miss Drevis. This was, I don't think the Halloween event started yet, but it was just a random at night shiny after work, I think. And got a shiny random Miss Drevis. And then we had Trepinch Community Day. I was actually in California for this one. I was at Phil Fantastic's wedding. Actually, I believe the community day was the day of the reception. We did it in the morning, and then the reception was at night. But I got 4 shiny Trapinch on that day. It was pretty sweet. Had a lot of fun. I think these all say California. Yeah, the location tag is weird, but I was in Santa Monica for this community day, and that was really fun. Walking around. I think we did some Giratina raids. It was a blast. And then I believe it was like a week later after I got back from California, I got a shiny Tauros Wild. So that was really cool. And it was like a really high CP, and it was like 3-star in the wild. So that was a crazy click. And then I got a shiny Mewrow during the Halloween 2019 event. I did evolve it into a shiny Honchkrow. And then we had that Colossal Discovery Day for Regigigas, where they released the shiny Regis, like the Regirock, Registeel, Regice. I wasn't able to participate in the whole day, so I didn't buy a ticket for the Regigigas, but I was able to do some Regi raids, and I did get a shiny Regirock, and I think this was like my second raid for Regirock, and I got the shiny, so dope. Another random shiny, I got a shiny Eevee Wild, just completely random, I think at work. And then I got a shiny Sentret. I believe this was also just like a random shiny one day. Actually, this might have been a house shiny. And then these two I remember I got Apom and a shiny Natu in the same day. Crazy. So I did already have shiny Natu, so I evolved this one into shiny Xatu. And I had been dying for the shiny Apom ever since it came out like that May, and I got it in November. So crazy good I got that one. And then we had Gymshark Community, got a few of those. And then, oh, I remember this one. This was on Thanksgiving, I believe. I got a shiny Ekans. Was not expecting that. And another crazy shiny hatch. Hatched a shiny Mawile out of a 10-kilometer egg. They keep getting shinies out of 10-kilometer eggs, which is super dope. And then we had the 2019 December wrap-up Community Day. Did pretty good. I got shiny Totodile, Slackoth, really good on the Swinub because I only got 1 Swinub on the first community day for it. So I was able to get 2, and then I could keep 1 as Swinub and then 1 as Piloswine. I got a few Mudkip, got a Turtwig and a Trapinch, and hatched a shiny Smoochum out of a 5-kilometer egg, I remember, on that day. So I did evolve it into Jinx because it was pretty good stats. I got more Chimchar, which I really didn't need. And I actually, on the last year, when shiny Snover was released, I got a shiny Snover, and this was wild. 98 in the wild, evolved it, of course, to shiny Abomasnow. I actually haven't Mega Evolved it yet, but when the time comes, definitely Mega Evolving this one. It's too good. And then I finally got shiny Sneasel during the Christmas event last year. I think this was on Christmas, and I think the Snover was on Christmas too. So yeah, so 2 Christmas shinies last year. And then I just kept getting shiny Sneasel. That was also on Christmas. Actually, three shinies on Christmas. and then I got another shiny Snover, level 1 shiny Snover, more Sneasel. I hatched another Smoochum, and then another Sneasel, and then I evolved that one to Weavile. And then 2020 started. Random shiny Growlithe I got. Then we had the New Year's event last year. The shiny Party Hat, Raticate, crazy. I got a random shiny Chimchar. Then I got a shiny Drowsy. This was super random. I think I opened my phone. It was like 3 a.m. I couldn't sleep. Clicked the Drowsy. It was shiny. Can't believe it. Got the shiny Party Hat Wurmple. Wurmple is coming back with the Party Hat in a few weeks, or I guess next week when the New Year's event starts. So probably won't go as hard because I already have it. But if you want the shiny, it's definitely coming back. And then we had Piplup Community Day. Got a lot of shiny Piplup. Got a shiny Gyarados in the wild. This was during the Lunar New Year event. Did not have a shiny Magikarp before this, so this was crazy clicking on a Gyarados in the wild and having it be shiny. That was super fun. And then I got my first I got my first Shadow shiny Pokemon, and it was shiny Shadow Stantler. I was super juiced to get this because Stantler looks great as a shiny, and I love seeing the sparkles in the shadow background. And then we had the, the Minccino Limited Research Day. That was really cool. I did okay. I did like 60 research tasks, and I only got 2 shiny Minccino. I feel like most people were getting them 1 in 10. I got 1 in 30, so don't want to talk about that. But I did pull a shiny Sandshrew on that day. We had a bunch of like mouse or rodent related spawns that day, so I did get the shiny Sandshrew. Shiny Magikarp at the end of the Lunar New Year event. Super cool. Was able to complete that family. And then we had Lickitung Raid Day. I actually evolved it into Licky Licky, even though I only got 1 of them, because I heard it was special move, but I wasn't sure if I evolved it afterwards, it would keep the special move. It was Body Slam. So I just ended up evolving it. Hopefully I'll be able to get another shiny Lickitung. And then we had Rhyhorn Community Day. I actually ended up transferring a few of these. I got way more than this, but I transferred a few to Let's Go. Awesome day. It was like triple Stardust, and Rhyperior is like one of the best raid counters in the game. Like it always pops up for raids when you're doing Pokemon that are weak to rock type moves. I got a shiny Nidoran female on the way to work one day. Super random, very low CP. I got a shiny Alolan Vulpix. I believe this was it was a research task. It was in Hatch 4 Eggs. And I really wanted this one, so I kept doing all those, like every time I would see Hatch 4 Eggs, I would keep it and try and do it. And I actually finally got a shiny Alolan Vulpix, and then I evolved it into Ninetales. And then we had the Pokemon Day, Raid Day for Gengar and Nidorino with party hats. I actually got both of them. I got Gengar pretty fast. I got Gengar in like 2 raids, but Nidorino took a while. I think I had to do like 12 or 13 raids to get the Nidorino, but that was really cool. And this one, no party hat. So I got this shiny Eevee random in the wild, but it was like the day after the Pokemon Day event ended, and Eevee was spawning with a party hat. So if I had gotten this thing a day earlier, it would be shiny with the party hat, but it was a little too late on that. And then I got shiny Darkrai when I think this was the first time Darkrai could be shiny. This was back in March, like right before we started the lockdown. So it was super exciting to get this one. I only did a few, actually, this was second raid for Darkrai. I got the shiny. That was crazy. Then I got a shiny Plusle, super random, just a random house shiny. And then this shiny Cobalion I actually got out of the Go Battle League. They haven't done this in a while, I guess they are now, but you have to get to like a super high rank in the Go Battle League to be able to encounter whatever legendary is present in raids. But this is when they were just trying it out, and I had done like a few checks on Cobalion through the Go Battle League, and I actually pulled the shiny, so that was really cool. It does have this special move on it, which was Sacred Sword. And then I got the Easter hat Pikachu during the Easter event this year. Super cool. I thought it was cool that they switched it up and it wasn't just the flower crown Pikachu spawning in the wild. They actually gave it a new hat. And then we had, I think this was Mewrow. It was like Mewrow Go Battle League Day. Basically, you would just do Go Battle League and all the encounters were Mewrow, and it had a super high shiny rate, and I was actually able to get two. I had a shiny Azumarill and a shiny Mewrow. And then I got a shiny Clamperl. I believe this was just random in the wild. I didn't get a Clamperl shiny on the Clamperl day, so I was super excited to get this one. Oh wait, no, now I remember. This was the Sentret Incense Day, and I incensed a shiny Clamperl. I think it was during like a water hour, and then I also incensed a shiny Chikorita on that same day. So yeah, that was a crazy one. So I got a couple of shiny Sentret and shiny Furret. Also, I got a shiny Wurmple. This was like a late night spawn. I remember it was like after I'd finished a stream and I was just like clicking on things before I went to bed, and I got a shiny Wurmple without the hat. I could evolve this one. I just haven't decided yet if I want to evolve it because I already do have the shiny Wurmple with the party hat. And then we had Abra Community Day. I got my first Shenando, which is basically a shiny with 0 IVs. But yeah, Alakazam was a cool shiny. This one was actually postponed. It was supposed to be the March Community Day, but because of the pandemic and stuff, they delayed it to April. So it was pretty cool. And then I got another shiny Bulbasaur. I believe this was just like also like a random click. And then I got a shiny Suncurrent. I remember this was off Incense because I was just running a bunch of, it was just, I don't even think there was an event going on. I was just like running a bunch of Incense because they had just buffed the Incense. It was like spawning a Pokemon every minute. And they had given away 30. So I was just like, might as well run an Incense, and I got a shiny Suncurrent. And then I got a shiny Feebas from the Buddy Up event. This was my first one. I don't think I really played on the Feebas day, so this was really cool to get. And then I got another shiny Growlithe. I believe this was during the Kanto throwback event. I think it was like earlier this year they were doing like a bunch of throwback events for like Kanto, Johto, like all the regions basically, and got a shiny Growlithe off of that event. It was really good IVs, so I did end up evolving it to Arcanine. This is the start of the Philadelphia Safari Zone from home. I actually bought a ticket to go to this Safari Zone with the intent of actually going to it, but it was canceled, or I guess postponed, but you could play from home, and I got a heap of shinies. I got a Barboach. Mr. Mime was the regional for that event, so I did get the shiny Mr. Mime, which was super cool. I got another shiny Alolan Vulpix. The theme for this Safari Zone were like red, white, and blue Pokemon because it was Philadelphia. Got my first shiny Swablu, a shiny Alolan Sandshrew. I got a lot of shiny Marils. My first shiny Bronzor, Zangoose. That was a really nice one to get because that I don't get Zangoose in my region. That's in the other hemisphere. So it was super cool to get the shiny Zangoose. And then I got another shiny Barboach, so I evolved one to Whiscash. This one was super unfortunate because it's like really good PvP stats, but it's over 1500 CP, so that's a big old rip. And I did get a shiny Meditite, which I evolved to Medicham. And Voltorb was the new shiny released for that Safari Zone, so you were able to get one shiny guaranteed out of the research, and I believe it was this one, the Electrode, that I evolved because it was really good IVs. And then to get a shiny Poliwag during that was really cool. I was hunting that for like the longest time. And then we had this Snubbull limited research or timed research day. This is really cool. I did get a shiny Granbull with really good IVs. So that was a fun event. And then we had the Carvana Incense Day, or it was like the Water and Dark Incense Day. So I got 3 shiny Carvana, and actually I don't think I pulled any other shinies on that day. Then I got another shiny Tauros. So I think this was my second one. Crazy. And then we had CDOT Community Day. This one, so many shinies. I probably need to transfer some of these, but Did get the shiny Shiftry with the Bullet Seed move. And then I got a shiny Gligar. I believe this was during the Johto event because I got a shiny Gligar, first one, and then I got another shiny Houndare, which I evolved into shiny Houndoom. And then we had Weedle Community Day. I evolved so many Weedle to Beedrill thinking like, oh, it's like a shiny with a community move, it's probably gonna be good for trading and stuff, but then I realized I don't really trade, or I don't really have anyone to trade with. So yeah, so I just have like a bunch of shiny Beedrill I don't really know what I'm gonna do with. But I did get a bunch of shinies on that. I have transferred a lot of Weedles to Let's Go. And then I believe this was the first shiny I got from a Spotlight Hour. This was Clefairy's Spotlight Hour. So super cool. And I got my first shiny Scyther. I believe this was during, yeah, this is June 29th. This was during like the bug event that was going on. Scyther was spawning more from Incense, and Scyther is a Pokemon that has an increased shiny rate, so it was really cool to get it off the Incense like that. And I actually got to that event, so I evolved from one to shiny Scizor. Okay, and then random shiny 7-kilometer Egg Hatch, another shiny Vulpix. And then I got a shiny Croagunk. I believe this was just random because they released shiny Croagunk. It was like the April Fool's event, so this was like a few months later. I don't think there was really an event going on. And then I got a shiny Krabby. Again, I think that was kind of random. I don't really think there was an event going on. And then I got another shiny Shadow Pokemon, this time from James. I got the shiny Shadow Coughing. Super cool. I think this was the morning of Ghastly Community Day. So like Ghastly Community Day was about to start. Got the shiny Shadow Coughing, super sick. And then we had Ghastly Community Day. Got my shiny Mega Gengar ready for Mega Evolution. I got shiny Skarmory out of the Go Battle League. This was crazy because this is a shiny 98. And then we had Go Fest. Got a heap of shinies. I got shiny Unknown. I got shiny Quillfish, that was a brand new shiny. Got Squirtle with the hat. Tangela was a brand new shiny. Finally got my Alolan Marowak. Got another shiny Clamperl. Shiny Gibble. Go plus a shiny Gibble. It was only 74 CP, thank God. But super cool, that one's super rare. Shiny Durant, that was a big highlight. Regional, it's actually kind of, now Durant is in the Americas and it's in the Western Hemisphere. But at the time, it was locked to the Eastern Hemisphere. So that was really cool, so I could pull the shiny. GoFest, got my first shiny Sableye, shiny Seviper, really cool ones, shiny Bulba with the hat. And then we had Dragon Week following GoFest, and I actually got a few things. Got a few Community Day Pokemon, Bagon and Trapinch. First shiny Pidgey, super hype. I got shiny Rayquaza, first one. I tried to get it the first time it came out. It was like a year ago, and didn't get it, so it was super cool to get it this year. Another shiny Tauros. I think this was my third shiny Tauros, random. And then we had, I think it was the Psychic event, or the Enigma, I think it was called Enigma Week. That was the release of shiny Deoxys. First raid for Deoxys. Got the shiny. Crazy. And then we had Magikarp Community Day. Again, it's a Kanto Pokemon, so I transferred a bunch of these to Let's Go. I do have one that I'm working on buddy boosting, because wild off the Incense, I got a shiny 98% Magikarp, and I really wanted to max it out and buddy boost it for when Mega Gyarados comes out. I pulled another shiny Deoxys towards the end of the event. I just want to have another one in case I want to transfer it to like Pokemon Home, because like there's really, like, shiny Deoxys has been super limited in the main series. You really had to have hunted it in an event that I don't even think America got, or maybe they did, in Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Emerald. And then we had the GoFest Makeup Community Day, because I believe some regions were affected and the spawns weren't working very well. But actually the day of, I got two random shinies before GoFest Makeup even started. I got a shiny Dwebble, crazy, and then I got a shiny Zigzagoon, my first one. That was wild. And then the makeup day, I ended up getting another shiny Houndare. I got the G unknown, I got the O unknown on the first set of GoFest. So I was able to complete the G and the O. Another shiny Quillfish, got my first shiny Woobat, shiny Sudowoodo, first shiny Roselia. And then we got the release of shiny Genesect. Awesome shiny. This was during, I think it was a Unova event. Yeah, that's why I got, because the shiny, that's when the shiny Dwebble. Got another shiny Murkrow. I forget what this event was. I remember it was specifically, they were mentioning you can find a shiny, it was an event where they were like, you can find a shiny Lotad in the wild, but like Lotad was already out shiny. Super glad I got another shiny Lotad because I was missing, I only got one on the Lotad day, so I was able to take this one to Lombre. Another shiny Houndour. I believe this was Houndour's Spotlight Hour. So that was really cool to pull another Spotlight Hour shiny. Shiny Cresselia was released. I got that one. That was really cool. And then one of the best community days ever, Porygon Community Day. I pulled a lot. I transferred a bunch to Let's Go. Did end up with my Bepis, shiny Porygon 2, and then shiny Porygon Z. I do want to max this one out and then try it in Master League, but I don't think it's going to be that great. And then after that, I got another shiny Coughing. This one was, I think, decent. It was 2-star, so I evolved it to shiny Weezing. I got another, this was the Meowth limited research day. I was actually kind of hoping to pull the regular shiny Kanto Meowth, but I got another shiny Alolan Meowth. And then we had Charmander Community Day. Got a bunch of those, I ended up transferring some. I got a shiny Barboach on Charmander Day, crazy. And then we had, it was during the Halloween event, we had like Catch Mastery something, time research, where Drifloon was spawning a bunch. And I got 2 shiny Drifloon, evolved one to shiny Drifblim. Random shiny out of Make 5 Nice Throws. I usually throw this one away because I have 2 shiny Voltorb, but I guess I forgot. And then I clicked on it and it was like, shiny Voltorb. And it's actually like, yeah, it's like really good IVs. And then during the Halloween event, shiny Ghastly, because of course, that one already had a community day. Finally, I got shiny Rattata. That was random at night. I think that was also during the Halloween event. And then we got Alolan Marowak raid day. I already had like a few of them, so I was just trying to get one shiny with the Shadowbone move. I really just wanted to play until I was out of the free raid passes, and I actually got it on like the last free raid pass, which was really cool. Really good IVs. And then Darkrai came back to raids, and I got another one through a remote raid. And then there was a Cubone Spotlight Hour. I really wanted this one, so I grinded for this one, and that was on November 3rd. Another shiny Mawile. This was during, I think this was on the Grubhub event that they did. So there was like some time research, and Mawile was spawning on Incense, so it was super cool to get the shiny Mawile. Lugia finally came back to raids. Lugia was supposed to come back, I think like in March this year, then they canceled it, and then they finally brought it back with Aeroblast. Got that. The IVs are actually crazy, 96%. And then we had Electabuzz Community Day. I did transfer a few of these to Let's Go. I had way more than this, but I got super lucky with Elekid. I think I hatched one on the day of the Electabuzz Community Day, and then a few days later I had some stragglers. I hatched another shiny Elekid and another shiny Elekid. This one. This was crazy because it says caught in the Go Battle League Kanto Cup. I was just going through the Go Battle League, and I wasn't expecting a shiny, but Torchic is a reward for the Go Battle League, and I got a shiny Torchic out of the Go Battle League. It's actually amazing stats, so I just evolved this past December Community Day for the Blastboard move, so definitely going to be mega evolving this one when that's available. And then we had Magmar Community Day. Got a heap of those. That was a pretty fun day. I was not able to get the shiny Magby, unfortunately, but oh well. And then Meltan came back as shiny really previously. I think this was November 21st when Pokemon Home released the Go connectivity. And yeah, it's actually exactly 1500 CP, and it's 2-star, which is really cool. I'm thinking about unlocking that new attack and using it for Great League. So I still gotta decide. I got a shiny P-Dove, super random. This one had been out for a few months, really wanted it. And then we had the Nidoran Research Day. I got two. I got Nidoran boy and then girl. I already had a Nidoran female, so I evolved this one to Nidorina. And then I got a random shiny Bulbasaur again. I evolved this one to Ivysaur. I'm saving it for next year because they said you're gonna be able to get the 2018 Community Day moves on those Pokemon. So hopefully there's an event next year where I can evolve this thing and get Frenzy Plant on it. We had Wooper Watch this year, where they released Shiny Wooper during the Game Awards. I got one. I probably could have grinded a little bit more to get another one, but I got the one, so I was happy. And another, oh no, this is now this is the start of the repeats Community Day. That was this December recap. So I got a heap of stuff that I already have a bunch of. Ghastly, Seedot, Abra, Rhyhorn, Piplup, Weedle, and then on the second day I got some Porygon and Charmander. And then we're getting to the end here. I just got this like a week ago or so. Shiny Lapras out of the Research Breakthrough. It's been so long since I got a shiny out of the Research Breakthrough because I feel like there haven't been that many Pokemon in the Research Breakthrough that can be shiny. And this was my first shiny Lapras, so I was super excited to get this one. And then I finally caught my shiny Celebi on Christmas Eve. Kind of ripped to the IVs though. Super cool though. It was awesome that they decided to give away shiny Celebi. And then we're at the Christmas event, or the current event going on right now. I got a shiny Delibird with the bow. When I caught this, I knew shiny Delibird was out, but like I wasn't shiny checking them per se. I had just realized that Delibird was changed to rewarding 500 Stardust instead of the 100 Stardust. And I was just like, oh, I gotta catch all these Delibirds, that's so much dust. And then I clicked on it from home and on Christmas Eve, and it was a shiny Delibird. So I was super happy about that. I got my first shiny Shadow Drowsy on Christmas Day. Super excited about that one. Did not have that yet. And then I got another shiny Alolan Vulpix. I have a lot of these now. The other day it was a wild spawn, so super cool. And then my most recent shiny Snover. This was actually like last night during Spotlight Hour. Was not intending to get one because I already have two. I completed the family, but last night it was double XP for evolving Pokemon and 1 hour Lucky Legs. So I decided to play for the XP because Snover's like super easy to hit excellent throws on. And I got a shiny Snover. So that is my entire Pokemon Go shiny collection. I can't believe how many shinies I have. I'm hoping to get way more in 2021. It's kind of crazy when you see like each year, like a little more than half my shinies are from 2020, and then like a little less than half are from 2019. So I'm probably gonna get even more shinies in 2021 than in 2020. So I am super excited for what new shinies are gonna be released. I'd love to know in the comments down below what your most precious shiny is in Pokemon Go. Maybe like what's the most rare shiny you have. For me, it's probably one of the costume Pokemon as a shiny. Maybe the Delibird with the bow, because that one's just come out and it's the first time with the bow, and like you're not gonna be able to get it after that. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what's your most treasured shiny or most rare shiny. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, don't forget to Super Smash Bros. That like button down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.